right. Welcome to Main Street Living. I'm Cheryl Nelson.
I'm Quincy Carr.
And I'm Danielle Alvari.
Happy 1 year birthday to us right here on Main Street Living, guys. Our show is 1 year old this week, and we are looking back today over the past 12 months and our 50 shows. It's incredible how much our country and our world has been through. And we're going to take today's show to look back at some of the moments that we remember from our first year.
Yeah, Cheryl, and what better place to start than at the beginning? So let's take a quick look at the first time we were all on air together.
Hey, well, welcome to Main Street Living. How you guys doing out there? I am one of your co-hosts here, Quincy Carr. We got Cheryl with us, and we also got Danielle. How you ladies doing?
Hey, good to see you. I'm Cheryl Nelson, and I'm so happy to be here. So excited about this show. Not only are we TV hosts, but we also have our own little niches. I'm also a meteorologist.
Absolutely.
And I'm Danielle Alvari, obviously. Yeah, that's what that says below me, right? Yeah. So I'm actually a sportscaster based out of Los Angeles. I like long walks on the beach. Not now so much because they're kind of shut down. But yeah, I'm going to leave the comedy to Quincy, actually.
Oh, you guys, that's awesome.
Wow.
We've come a long way.
Yeah, and we even got our hats tilted the same way. Like, we are so in sync.
We're in sync now.
And we're wearing similar colors, too, to that first show, which is kind of ironic.
Yeah, well, you know, even with the pandemic and the negative news these last 12 to 14 months, there's still some good things that happen, of course. You know, for instance, Danielle, your background looks a little bit different than it looked when we started the show. Looked like you made some pretty awesome moves, huh?
Yeah, I was just laughing at, Danielle Alvari, based out of Los Angeles. Not anymore. You guys know I moved to Las Vegas this year. I got a new job at VSiN, the Vegas Stats and Information Network. So working in sports betting now, which has been a whole new beast, a whole new adventure, but it's been a lot of fun. And I'm just lucky that I got to do this during the pandemic, during such a difficult time for so many people, kind of stuck at home. But our travel bug, Cheryl, still found safe ways to go exploring.
I don't know how I managed to do this. It's kind of interesting. I mean, looking back to when I first flew in April of 2020, right after everything started, it was crazy because there's only a handful of people on my plane. The airports were deserted. It was so quiet and so eerie, but yet I was still able to safely travel, thankfully. And I went to a lot of outdoor locations, a lot of national parks, like Bryce Canyon was amazing with the hoodoos. And I also got to go to Yellowstone and then Theodore Roosevelt, and I saw a lot of bison. So I really got to do some cool things, guys. So that's the good news. But as we're talking about, this year also brought challenges and heartbreak beyond the pandemic with the death of George Floyd and the protests that followed. I remember the very moving response, Quincy, that you had to that. Let's take a look.
Before we continue, I would at least like to say this. Dear America, okay? This is my Dear America. Dear America, I am a proud son, husband, father, Navy veteran, and protector in this country. I represent beauty, class, power, originality, pure awesomeness, and grace here in this country. I feel successful, driven, encouraged, yet depressed, happy, fearful, pain, pleasure, right here in this country. It's hard to chase your American dream, be unemployed, work. I'm sorry, I lost my earpiece. Be unemployed, work, fight, believe, or even have faith, or even trust you in this country. I just want the same freedom, peace, living condition, opportunity, protection, and privilege you say this land will provide me here in this country. And lastly, America, you're sick with the coronavirus, bad leadership, hate, social injustices, police brutality, racism, and only a small group of insecure people actually thinks you're doing just fine the way you are. A small group. And unfortunately, that's why the medical attention you so desperately need continues to be denied. And I just like to say, we are all praying for you and your healing, dear America. So, wow. I remember I came up with that, and I think I posted it on Instagram. And one of our production crew guys suggested that I recite that again for the show. But just watching that again, like I could see, like, I mean, it was just so many emotions that I was channeling. But I'm glad that y'all, or that Main Street gave me the platform to just be able to say it and speak freely. So.
Absolutely.
It was just like, it was really powerful when you did that, Q. So I just so appreciate you sharing that with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it brings things up because it's like, it's almost coming up on a year, and now I believe the trial is starting now. So it's like, whew, this is America.
Yeah. All right. Well, obviously we have a lot more coming up in this show. We've got to take a quick break, but when we come back, we'll take a look at some of the crazy things that happened at the beginning of the pandemic. Remember the toilet paper shortage? I think Cheryl does. Yeah. So stick with us.
Yes.